Quick summary of paper 1: teaching, concept, objectives, levels of teaching, memory, understanding and reflective, characteristics and basic requirements. Concept of teaching: teaching is a systematic process of imparting knowledge, skills and values to learners. It involves the facilitation of learning through various strategies and methods, aiming to bring about cognitive, affective and psychomotor development in students. Objectives of teaching: cognitive development to foster intellectual growth, critical thinking, and problem solving abilities in students. Then, affective development to promote values, attitudes, and emotional development, leading to well rounded individuals. Then, psychomotor development to develop practical skills and competencies through hands on learning. Then, levels of teaching. Teaching can be categorized into 3 levels. Memory level: this level involves helping students acquire and remember basic facts and information. It's the foundation for higher order thinking. Then, understanding level: at this stage, learners grasp the meaning and significance of the information. They can explain concepts and demonstrate comprehension. Then, reflective level: the highest level of teaching. It encourages students to analyze, synthesize, and evaluate information critically. They form opinions and apply knowledge in novel situations. Then, characteristics of effective teaching. Engagement: effective teaching captures students' interests and maintains their focus. Clear objectives: learning goals are well defined and students understand what is expected of them. Then, adaptability: teachers adjust their methods to accommodate diverse learning styles and needs. Regular assessment and feedback: constructive feedback is provided to guide improvement. Then, interactive: encourages student participation and discussion to facilitate active learning. Then, empathy: teachers understand students' perspective and provide support when needed. Then, subject knowledge: profound understanding of the subject matter is essential for effective teaching. Then, basic requirements for effective teaching: knowledge, in-depth knowledge of the subject matter. Pedagogical skills: proficiency in teaching methods and strategies. Communication: effective communication skills to convey information clearly. Classroom management: the ability to maintain a conducive learning environment. Assessment and evaluation: skills for fair and accurate assessment of student learning. Then, continuous professional development: a commitment to staying current with educational trends and innovations. Teaching should also be research oriented, promoting critical thinking and encouraging students to contribute to the academic field. Learners' characteristics. Characteristics of adolescent learners. Academic characteristics: increased cognitive abilities. Adolescents typically experience cognitive growth, enabling them to think abstractly, solve complex problems, and grasp more advanced academic concepts. Desire for autonomy: they often seek more independence in their learning, preferring to have some control over their educational choices. Social characteristics: peer influence. Adolescents are highly influenced by their peers, which can impact their attitudes and behaviors in the learning environment. So, there must be a positive environment. Then, identity formation: they are in the process of developing their self identity, which can influence their motivation and engagement in learning. Then, emotional characteristics: emotional turbulence. Adolescents can experience emotional highs and lows due to hormonal changes, which may affect their attention and motivation. Then, desire for social acceptance: the need for social acceptance can affect their behavior in the classroom and interactions with learners, teachers, and peers. Cognitive characteristics: development of abstract thinking. They become capable of thinking critically and engaging in more abstract conceptual learning. Then, questioning authority. Adolescents often question authority and established norms, which can impact their relationship with educators. Then, characteristics of adult learners. Academic characteristics: motivated by relevance. Adult learners are often motivated by the practical relevance of what they are learning, linking it to their real life experiences. Self-directed learning: they take responsibility. They take responsibility for their learning, setting goals and managing their time efficiently. Social characteristics: diverse backgrounds. Adult learners come from various life experiences, making the classroom a diverse and rich learning experience environment. Then, work life balance: balancing work, family, and learning can be a challenge for adult learners. Then emotional characteristics, life transitions. Adults may face life changes such as career shifts, parenthood, or retirement, which can influence their emotional state and readiness to learn. Then intrinsic motivation. Many adult learners are intrinsically motivated, seeking personal growth and fulfillment. Then cognitive characteristics, prior knowledge. They often bring a wealth of prior experiences and knowledge, which can be both an asset and a challenge in the learning process because in some cases they are already preoccupied with some knowledge, so it's kind of difficult to change some perspectives. Then critical thinking. Adult learners may have well developed critical thinking skills and prefer problem based or inquiry based learning. Then individual differences. Learning styles. Learners have different preferred ways of learning, such as visual, auditory, or kinesthetic. Then motivation. Some learners are extrinsically motivated by external factors, while others are intrinsically motivated by personal interest. Then background and experience. Individual backgrounds, experience, and prior knowledge significantly vary and can impact learning. Then cultural and linguistic diversity. Diverse cultural and linguistic backgrounds may require special attention and support. Then learning disabilities. Some learners may have specific learning disabilities that necessitate tailored instructional strategies like dyslexia, dyscalculia, something like that. Then recognizing and accommodating these characters and individual differences is essential for educators to create effective learning environments for both adolescent and adult learners, whether in formal education or professional development settings. Factors affecting teaching related to teacher, learner, support material, instructional facilities, learning environment, and institution. Let's delve into this topic. Teacher related factors. Pedagogical skills. The teacher's ability to effectively plan and deliver lessons, manage the classroom, and use various teaching methods impacts the quality of education. Then content knowledge. A deep understanding of the subject matter is crucial for accurate and meaningful teaching. Then communication skills. Effective communication with students, clarity in explanations, and active listening are essential for successful teaching. Then motivation. Teachers' enthusiasm and motivation can influence students' engagement and learning outcomes. Then professional development, continuous improvement through professional development and staying updated with teaching techniques is important. Then learner related factors. Motivation and interest. The level of students' motivation and interest in the subject matter affects their engagement and learning outcomes. Prior knowledge. The background knowledge and experience students bring to the classroom can influence their understanding and learning pace. Then learning styles. Different students have diverse learning preferences, visual, auditory, kinesthetic, and tailoring instruction to these styles can enhance learning. Then diversity. Consideration of cultural, linguistic, and cognitive diversity among students is crucial for effective teaching. Then attitude and behavior. Students' attitude towards learning, behavior in the classroom, and social interactions can impact the learning environment. Then support material related factors. Quality of textbooks. The content, accuracy, and relevance of textbook play a significant role in shaping the curriculum. Then digital resources, availability of technology and digital learning resources can enhance teaching and learning experience. Then supplementary materials, additional materials such as handouts, multimedia, and online resources can enrich the learning process. Then accessibility, ensuring that support materials are readily available to all students, including those with disabilities, is important. Then instructional facility related factors, classroom environment. The physical layout, lighting, seating, and overall atmosphere of the classroom can affect concentration and engagement. The technological infrastructure. Access to technology such as computers and projectors can impact the integration of multimedia in teaching. Then laboratories and workshops. Adequate facilities for hands-on learning in subjects like science and engineering are essential. Then library resources, availability of a well-stocked library with a variety of resources is crucial for academic research and study. Then learning environment related factors, safety and well-being. A safe and conducive environment that supports students' physical and emotional well-being is essential for effective learning. Then class size. Smaller class sizes often allow for more individualized attention, fostering a better learning experience. Peer interactions, opportunities for peer collaboration, discussion, and group work contribute to a dynamic learning environment. Feedback and assessment, timely and constructive feedback on assignments and assessment outgrowths encourages growth. Then institution related factors, institutional culture, the values, mission, and culture of an institution can influence teaching methods and priorities. Then funding and resources, sufficient financial resources are necessary to provide quality education, maintain facilities, and support research. Then policy and regulations, institutional policies and government regulations impact curriculum development, assessment, and academic standards. Then faculty support, professional development opportunities, mentoring, and support for facility can enhance teaching quality. Then recognizing and addressing these factors is crucial in optimizing the teaching learning process. An effective education system takes into account the interplay of these factors to ensure quality education at the UGC level and beyond. It's not just for UGC, it's for our life. It's going to be a lifetime experience. Then methods of teaching in institutions of higher learning. Teacher-centered methods, lecture-based teaching approach. In this method, the teacher primarily imparts knowledge through lectures and students are expected to listen, take notes and absorb information. Advantages: efficient for conveying large amount of content, suitable for foundation knowledge and maintains teacher control. Disadvantages: limited student interaction, passive learning and potential for disengagement. Then direct instruction approach. The teacher directly instructs students, often using textbooks and structured lessons with a focus on clear learning objectives. Then advantages: clarity in content delivery, systematic approach and easy assessment. Then disadvantages: minimal student engagement, limited critical thinking and potential for rote memorization. Then Socratic method approach. This approach involves the teacher asking probing questions to stimulate critical thinking and discussion among students. Then advantages: encourages critical thinking, in-depth exploration of topics and active student participation. Then disadvantages: requires skilled facilitation, may not cover as much content and can be intimidating for some students. Which one? Socratic method. This is actually the advantages a bit, the many, but some disadvantages are also there. Like, I personally feel some teachers questioning students is a bit intimidating, and I have experienced this one, a bit personal, but still I just wanted to mention. Then learner centered methods, problem based learning, PBL approach. Students work on real world problems, investigating, discussing and finding solutions collaboratively. Advantages: encourages critical thinking, problem solving skills and active participation. Disadvantages: time intensive, requires significant facilitation and may not suit all subjects. Flipped classroom. Pre-recorded lectures or materials are provided outside of class and in-class time is used for discussion, collaboration and application of knowledge. Advantages: promotes active learning, student engagement and application of knowledge. Then disadvantages: require technology access, self-discipline and a well-prepared teacher. Then case-based learning. Students analyze and discuss real or hypothetical cases, applying theoretical knowledge to practical situations. Advantages: encourages critical thinking, problem solving, and the integration of theory into practice. Disadvantages: require careful crafted cases, can be time consuming, and may not suit all subjects. Then project based learning, PBL approach. Students work on extended projects, exploring topics in depth and often collaborating with peers. Advantages: fosters research, problem solving, and teamwork skills as well as real world application. It's a very good method. Then disadvantages: time intensive, may require substantial resources, and effective assessment can be challenging. Then comparison: teacher centered methods are traditionally more efficient for content delivery, suitable for foundational knowledge, and offer clear control. However, they can result in passive learning and limited critical thinking. Then learner centered methods prioritize active learning, critical thinking, and problem solving. They engage students and encourage real world application. Nevertheless, they often require more resources, time, and skilled facilitation. In practice, a balanced approach combining both teacher centered and learner centered methods tailored to the subject and learning outcomes can offer a holistic and effective educational experience in institutions of higher learning at the UGC net level. Then offline versus online methods, Swayam, Swayamprabha, MOOC courses, etc. Offline methods, traditional classroom teaching approach. In offline education, traditional classrooms are the primary setting. Other aspects related to this we'll be learning with the help of tomorrow's video. Thank you for listening.